Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Rise of Astaroth, Curse of the Abyssal Brands. I believe this is the 8th session, if I'm remembering correctly. That's what I have it marked as. I believe this is the 8th. If it's not, then it's the 9th. I'll admit that I kind of did forget a little bit. Yes, this is 8. Okay. I just double checked, and the last stream was 7. So yes, this is the 8th stream, the 8th session. I've been having trouble sleeping the last 2 weeks. So my brain is slightly frazzled, so I apologize if I am confusion speaking today. In either case, I'll go ahead and let everybody do their intros. So
howdy.
Hello. Shoot. Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals who may or may not be watching at it this time or any other. Once again, this is Gunner, and still for this session, I'll be playing Leica, the Cobalt Sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
And hey everyone, it's Cat5 Gaming, aka Katreya. Still playing Kona, the Null Thaumaturge.
Cryos?
Hello, my name is Cryos, and I am once again playing Cal, the Lizard Folk Gunslinger, and that's one big pile of shit.
Yeah, we seem to be. You seem to be in a little sticky situation, that's for sure. But I'm Serene, the one that is converting / remaking / turning this into my own custom story, whatever you want to call it. The old campaign that this once was into the new Rise of Astaroth series. It seems like everybody's been enjoying it so far, so I'm happy about that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Quick question for the DM.
Okay.
Well, you go ahead, and I will save this for when you are completely done.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that the false Hydra was something that I was concerned, because the false Hydra is something that you either love or hate. There's very little in between.
How could we hate this thing?
It's so freaking. I love
it's so
it.
freaky.
It's
yeah.
different. I like
Yeah.
different.
Oh yeah.
It's spooky. It's scary. And it's not a skeleton, but
Right. I mean, hey, as long as y'all enjoy it, that's what what really matters. It was one of those things where I heard about it, I went, that sounds like fun, but I can also see where people would have a lot of issues with the creature, and so I was a little concerned.
Oh, those people are wrong. Those people are wrong. They're all wrong.
Yeah. I was a little concerned about oh boy, I hope that this goes over well. And honestly, I was blown away by once you realized what was going on last session and all of you were so excited, I was super happy because
I bet that was a good feeling.
Oh, it really was, because oh my gosh, this is the first that. I mean, obviously this isn't in the original campaign. The original was written back in 1980, before the false Hydra even was conceived.
When this was back when that was back when D&D was barely anything.
Yeah.
It was so skeletal.
Yeah. So obviously, 20 years later, well, 40 years later at this point. But I think the false Hydra came about in 2010s.
Yeah, completely homebrew, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
which I find it awesome.
Yeah, it's never been like an official like D&D thing. It's
Honestly,
always been
it
homebrew.
should though. I mean, come on.
So, but what was your question again?
So I have been completely forgetting to reload. So I was wondering if, well, one, I could either, try to remember, or we could make things a little easier and have just change it to where it's my gun is belt fed instead of cartridge. Like a true machine gun.
Right.
No.
Yeah, turn my thing into Thunderlord.
I mean,
it's completely up to you.
The reload thing is there for
it's basically I'm forgetting to reload it, but it's like doing it automatically. Once it like goes down to 0, it reloads automatically.
Oh,
without having to do an action. It just does it from the inventory.
I see. Okay.
I've noticed.
Yeah. So Foundry itself is just automatically reloading for you. That's weird.
Yeah. It is.
That is weird.
I would think it would be like, you can't use this weapon.
Yeah, you would think that.
So, what do you think would be the best option?
My take would be, try to remember, but I won't penalize if we forget, because I forget things constantly. So
okay, I will make sure I can. Yeah. Hopefully, I can keep my thing in check. It's got 4 bullets in the mag right now.
Yeah, it does say you have 4.
I just have to keep my sheet up at all times.
Yeah,
and that's kind of hard because I want to see the rest of the game.
My answer is you can hardly be faulted for forgetting to reload if the program is doing that for you.
Yeah.
So I won't penalize you, for forgetting, because I feel like that would be really bad. It's
I'm sorry, please spare me.
Yeah, it's you don't have a choice in the matter, and yet I'm penalizing you anyway. I don't think that would be a good idea. Again, I would say try to remember a bit better, but I also know that would definitely be something I would easily forget myself. So if you forget, then that's great. Just don't just don't decide oh, well, if I just forget, then it's fine, and then you just purposely forget, kind of thing,
Yeah, exactly. That's something I don't want to do, because I don't want to, ruin your fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I do appreciate you bringing it up, because, I definitely know some people that I have grouped with before would just be like, oh, well, I guess the program just does that automatically, and I'm just not even going to care. So, I do appreciate that, you have noticed that there was something weird going on, and instead of just, taking advantage of it, you're like, hey, is there, is there some way we can do something about that? So.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, it's not an issue or anything. Those diplomacy checks that I did in the past session.
Yeah.
Those are called make an impression.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
I'll be saying that in the future.
Right. Yeah, I know that there's you don't necessarily make just a straight up diplomacy check. There are specific actions with it. I just never remember what those actions are. D&D did that too, where it was technically there's specific actions, but you never reference. We never reference those specifically. And so you just end up not remembering to bother to be like, yeah, I'm using this specific action, you know. But yeah, there's like making there's let's see, gather information, make an impression, and request. The three diplomacy actions. So it's one of those things that I think is just, you know, technically it's more complex than it probably should be. So it's like, just, you know, diplomacy is fine. I do like that they do give, like, these are what you would use diplomacy for, but, like, you know, this is a full action, or, you know, I mean, like, So, but still, you know, that's just how Pathfinder do, so. So last session, and we kind of covered this a little, but last session you made your way to the city of Agrinia, where you were informed that people are having seemingly some issues with memory, you know, forgetting things on occasion, you know, thinking people exist when they apparently never did, that kind of thing. Unfortunately,
I don't have kids.
You may have discovered that these people that people think existed but then didn't, that they might actually have existed. Because you have discovered a horrible creature called a false hydra. And there are about 5 of these heads sticking up out of the ground, towering about 120 feet up into the air.
5 heads too many.
Indeed. 5 heads is a lot of heads, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
I believe we ended the session off with the discovery of the false hydra, and then basically we were going to try to figure out what to do, because as long as these things keep singing, you're not going to remember nothing.
Well,
Exactly.
we have 2 people in the party that can hear the singing, and, you know.
Yeah, you did become resistant to its effects.
Unfortunately, one of them is not Cal, so he's gonna have to.
But Skrarkon could probably, you know, say, "Hey, wax your ears. It's kind of important. I know how. I know how to do it safely. I'm a doctor."
Where is my? Oh, here's. I lost track of the false hydra. Ooh, bless you.
I'm curious to find out if this thing can sing with no throat.
Let's see.
It's probably a good idea to wax out our ears too.
Let's see. So, quick question just to be sure, because I don't. Yeah, it's been a week, so I don't recall. I know that Kona and Skarkron both, like, critically succeeded.
Cal did not.
Yeah. I know Cal didn't, but Cal was just... Was there something Cal was doing, or was he just, like, covering his ears at the time?
I mean, there was. I had the idea of. I mean, he was covering his ears.
Right.
However, I did have in between. I was doing some like looking up, like, you know, real life like lizard lore, basically.
Right.
And you know, some aquatic lizards can close their ears. But I was unsure if that would actually, you know, do anything. If that would, because, you know, they can close their ears underwater, but I don't know if that impacts their hearing.
Right. I don't.
It just like. Yeah, because I don't want to make things too complicated.
Right. Well, I think before going too far. Sorry if I sound muffled or anything.
You're good.
Getting out a couple of dice for secret checks. I had to, because of my, getting a new setup, I had to put all my dice away. And I just realized, oh wait, I don't have any dice out for, rolling secret checks and stuff like that. So I was, digging into my Beholder dice bag to get some dice out. But then I had to, put it away, and it's it's in this, it's in this really cool spot where it, stares at me all day and, looks menacing. It's really fun. But also, because it's in this spot where it, stares at me and, looks menacing all day, I have to kind of, wedge it into the shelf, to get the eyes to, stay up and, actually look at me. And I could not get it wedged back into the spot at first, so I had to actually move over for a second. Well, let's see. So before we do too much, let's have Don. Well, not Don, because I guess it's Lethe that's in the group right now.
Yep.
Let's have Lethe and Don roll a couple of, roll will saves. Not a couple, but you technically together you're both rolling a couple. So, have Cal and Lethe roll some will saving throws.
Can do.
And then from there,
okay. First, I gotta
determine other things.
You know what? I can just use my
27. $18.
You can use your hero points.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Everybody does have one hero point because it's the start of the session.
Okay,
but it just is the question if you want to use that now or if you would rather save that for another time when you might need it more.
Actually, I'll go. I'll stick with this roll.
Alrighty. So, couple of things for me to note. Let's see. I believe all of you were kind of looking out the window at the heads. So Cal and Lethe, both of you, unfortunately, you see the Hydra. You're shocked by the heads, and then in your shock and terror, you promptly forget to keep your ears covered, and immediately forget that the creature is there, and you no longer see it.
Huh.
Beyond that, I'm actually going to have to ask for a second will save, but this time everybody is going to need to make it. Because as you're all sitting in this house, all of you begin to feel your brands begin to burn.
Oh, that's a better one.
Ooh, 33 and 32. Those are a couple of good rolls.
What about me?
Hmm?
What about me?
Yes.
Scarcon.
Yeah.
You're not branded, are you?
Scarcon doesn't have a brand, so I guess it's just...
You're just Leica.
Yeah, Scarcon
That's
isn't
true.
brand name. He's off-brand.
He's off
Yeah. That's true.
Off-brand
Leica doesn't
rat.
have a brand either.
Off-brand rat
But
meat.
there's something else.
Leica's selling the
that,
brand.
in consequence for that. That's later.
Yeah, something will come up, since you don't have a brand. But for right now, yeah,
Here, you can
I
have
guess
mine.
it's really just Cal and Kona that need to make the rolls.
I
since
just realized all the stuff at the top of the screen is gone.
You can click your character to the.
Click on your
Do you see
token.
the green field? at the very top.
Oh yeah. I placed down a battle map with grass over on the right side. All of your tokens are available over on that side. So if you click on your token, you'll get the little pop-up thing again. So I think that's just because...
Is it just left click or right?
Yeah, I'm not... Nothing's coming back.
Yeah, nothing's coming back for me.
Oh, yeah. That's weird. Because, yeah, I'm not getting it either. Well, I click on the party token. Well, no, I'm not getting it there either now. What the heck? I wonder if it broke because of the update.
Yeah, maybe it broke.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe I can just roll it off my sheet. It's just interesting that it was going.
Yeah. I got it back.
I have mine.
I got it back by clicking on Don, and now it's stuck on the screen as Don, and I can't get it to go now. It just went away. It's weird. But yeah,
you can lock the HUD. You can actually edit the HUD too.
Yeah,
but you can lock it so it doesn't go away.
Oh, and I just got it to pop up again for Don. I have, interestingly enough, I actually have the HUD locked, and it still disappears every once in a while.
I'm gonna try reloading.
Yeah, you can always give it a... When I unlock the HUD, it adds new things to the thing.
Oh, there it's going. So it's going.
Yeah, it adds 2 new buttons for some reason when I hit the unlock. But yeah, I don't know. That's really weird that's... I mean, maybe it's because of the update.
Maybe. I mean, it is helpful to have that bar, but I don't think we'll supremely need it.
It's not like it's necessary. It's just the fact that it was going.
Yeah,
was surprising.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
So our brands burn, and then we stab ourselves.
So, well, let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Well, Cal, you are fine 'cause you did save.
Yay!
Kona did not,
Sheer force of will.
So, for both Cal and Kona, you begin to feel your brands begin to burn. As clearly
no
something
brand.
is
bad brand. No.
Clearly something is commanding your brands. While Cal manages to resist the effects, Kona unfortunately does not do quite so well.
Oh no.
Kona, you're not sure why you're doing this. And I have the suspicion that other people won't know why you're doing this. But you have suddenly found yourself chanting the words, Lethe, forgetfulness, it is the key.
Key to what?
I have no
idea what I forgot, but
I will say Kona chants this for about a full minute. before the brands stop burning and you're no longer under. She no longer is under control. So.
Lethe, forgetfulness, it is the key. Lethe, forgetfulness, it is the key. What?
Hold on, stop! Smack! Smack! Smack!
What the fuck is going on?
I'm backhanding you. You're chanting.
That was disconcerting.
I just to Lethe, forgetfulness, it is the key. Like, what even is that?
Well, it started when your little tramp stamp was glowing.
Oh, those things again.
Thankfully, mine didn't do too much. It just itched. Because I willed it so. This brand is my bitch.
But the key to what?
I don't know. But you guys can figure it out. Whatever's going on here, I want to go see if there is a blacksmith around town.
And I'm gonna try to ignore whatever the fuck those things are. For now, get some wax. If you forgot, great on you. Apparently it's the key. The key's what? Don't know.
What is this place? This place is a mess.
You won't have to worry about it.
Cal's gonna turn to the NPC guy. Is the NPC guy still here?
Yes.
A little baby.
A little baby. He's still here.
Is there a blacksmith in this village?
Enlil will say, let's see. He says, we did construct a blacksmith not too long ago. We received letter that one was coming to work in our little village. He has not yet arrived, unfortunately.
Interesting. You don't think he would mind if I just set up shop in there myself, would he? Till he gets here?
I don't suppose there would be any reason why not. It's not currently in use, after all.
Okay, and especially if anyone needed help with blacksmithing stuff, I could lend a hand. I don't know how long I'll be here, but, it's something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because I've got in mind, he like hefts out his, giant barricade buster. I want to add a flamethrower to this thing. And possibly see if I can lengthen the barrels. He points to the rotating barrel. He's like, see if I can get some more range on this thing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, I get the desire to improve your damn but to improve your damn thinking stick there. We kind of have. I'm pretty sure we have a bigger issue right now that I can't quite remember.
Yeah, this would coincide with our bigger issue, because if there's a big issue in hand that we don't remember, then my bigger stick should help.
Skorgon kind of looks out the window into the middle distance to the two that forgot, but, straight at the Hydra, to him and...
What are we dealing with again?
Kona.
Mm-hmm.
We were sent here to investigate some forgetfulness.
Indeed.
So we're sent here to investigate chronic citywide Alzheimer's.
Something like that.
I'd call this more of an infestation of a kind.
Infestation.
Yeah,
And
I'll have to wax your ears and Leica's ears.
you're not touching my ears.
I'm a trained professional.
Mm-hmm.
And
My ear holes are sensitive.
What if your ass is sensitive too?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hey, I'm the one offering a good time.
I don't know. I think my scales would make you bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh please, I have a toy. Oh please, I'm not packing. I just use a toy.
Well, I want to get my toy. He points to his gun. Worked on.
Boys and their toys.
well, since he so vehemently disagrees with me, would you mind if I waxed your ears? Plugged your ears?
We're kind of running low, and we're kind of low on options.
Mm-hmm.
Well, short of us fixing the source of it, yeah.
Well, once you get done waxing her ears, would you mind accompanying me to the blacksmith? Maybe we could find some tools to get this flamethrower thing situated. After all,
That
you are an
flamethrower
alchemist.
would be. I suspect that flamethrower would be very useful for what we're about to do.
Good. And I am of one mind to get there now. But as we are a party, I will do what the party says.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Well, having more weapons can't hurt.
Right? The more the merrier.
Well, I say let's get going.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not what
So
I'm
where
gonna
be the blacksmith?
I'm gonna try and find the.
I need to phrase it right. Where's the blacksmith?
Well, I mean, I can tell you that I did add a marker.
Oh,
for
yay,
where
it's right there.
Yep.
Not too
Right
far
there.
from the town hall. Cool.
So-
it's right next to one of those tokens. Jeez.
Yep. One of
I was
those.
going to be keeping an eye on the Hydra heads without looking directly at them, just in
Okay.
case they're aware of being watched.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I can see you.
I wonder if getting in a fight with one of these would make its singing go away in that radius.
And actually, since it's a Hydra, would it even, like, if we cut off one head, would it grow two back?
I have fire. If it's like a Hydra and does that, I can sever.
If it's like a regular
If it's like
Hydra,
a
it might
regular
not be.
Hydra.
I don't know the stat
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
Look, I have acid, I have fire, I have
I have gun.
Right.
I think my weapon is like
then-
the only thing that really does just physical damage.
Yeah, I have
Sometimes you don't
acid
know if cutting
flasks.
its fucking head off works until it's cut its fucking head off.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta roll the hard 6.
And then you have your whatever the fuck.
I mean, I've got my. Well, technically, I do have venom. I do have venom damage. I have my
Venom.
fangs.
Right.
I am venom.
I mean,
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can answer none of these questions.
That's okay. We'll find out. We'll find out later when we get to it.
Right?
Yeah. Ever since
you down, Cry.
Like ever since we're fighting this, I've been like, I can't look at anything anymore.
Actually, I just realized Kona can answer that question.
Okay.
Oh, esoteric lore.
No, not esoteric lore. On the way to the blacksmith, she can use her She can consume her second use of augury because it'll take us a few minutes to get there.
Oh, she's coming too.
And just ask what's the outcome of lopping off the Hydra's heads?
Okay.
To which I would get good, bad, or neither.
Neither. Yeah, good, bad, or neither. And let's see. I assume, if I remember right, you've got to make a roll for that first, right?
I do not remember now. Let me go look. That is a very good question.
Let's see. You gain a vague glimpse of the future. During the casting of the spell, ask about the results of a particular course of action. The spell can predict results up to 30 minutes into the future. The GM rolls a secret check. On a failure, the result is always nothing. This makes it impossible to tell whether a nothing result is accurate. You can ask about the same topic as the first casting of augury. During an additional casting, the GM uses the exact same roll from the first casting. So, just say, just
so
thought.
Yeah, this is the outcome of lopping off the Hydra's heads.
Right. Alright. The GM, let's see, the spell can predict results up to 30 minutes in the future and reveals the GM's best guess among the following outcomes: wheel, and woe, or nothing. And my answer to your question of what will lopping off the head of the Hydra do? The answer is wheel and woe.
Interesting.
Well, that's her last use of augury, and I'm going to say it would probably be woe if it was just, nothing happens, it just grows more heads.
So now it's just it's an ambulance. It's Weewo.
Weewo.
If I had to guess,
Weewo.
The woe is probably like it gets really angry or something,
or hungry,
or maybe it triggers a legendary action or something like that.
Right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
But wheel means we make progress by doing it. So
yeah.
Right.
Yep. It's very possible.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Okie dokie.
Well, if it's like a regular Hydra in that way, I wonder if it's like a regular Hydra in the way that if we put the wound to the torch, if it prevents it from regrowing heads. Well, I mean, I guess that's...
Yeah,
technically, what's it called? What's the word? Metagaming. You know, knowing that cauterize. Well, I mean, anatomy.
Yeah, I mean,
there's also the fact that Kona did the augury and only she knows the answer.
Right.
And she would say to the group, like, I'm 100% confident, like, cutting their heads off will make progress. Of some kind.
Right.
But it may have a consequence, but it will make progress.
Okay. I'm going to be using my perpetual infused bombs anyway. That's a free 1d6 fire damage.
Nice.
So instead of using sling, I'll just use my bomb launcher.
So your group makes their way. I assume you're going along the path towards the blacksmith. Down the main road, then down the side road here, then over here, and then down that way. God,
yeah, do it all normal like,
Right. Ooh, and that was interesting. OBS just
try not to look like anything out of the ordinary.
As you, and I'm gonna move the token up here instead. As you reach this intersection of sorts, you can see the blacksmith's building down to the south. As you're about to turn down this road, something catches your eye. Let me see here. You see a group of 3 humanoid-looking people dressed in these long red. I said black despite showing, literally having the picture up there. But they're wearing these long red robes that cover them from, shoulder down to feet. The robes have these draping hoods that come down and cover much of their face.
Oh, great, cultists. I hate cultists.
As you notice these 3, the 3 of them seem to take notice of you as well. They begin to stride towards you, and it almost feels as though they're not even walking, but more like they're just kind of gliding across the ground.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
The way that their robes are moving doesn't insinuate the movement of legs. Like I said, it's almost like they're kind of just gliding across the ground.
I am sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. My dog yanked out my mic.
Whoops. Rip. So there's 3 cultists basically dressed in these red robes with hoods. I was mentioning that they're walking towards you. But it's almost like the way that the robes are moving doesn't insinuate leg movement. It's almost as if they're gliding across the ground.
Ooh.
Ooh, bless you.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm allergic to Hydra.
Something. But yes, they are approaching you, by the way. So
shoot him in the head.
No,
not until we know they're hostile. I mean,
Right.
with red robes, I mean, you metagame. This is a little metagaming, but you automatically think red robes are the Lethe,
right.
but you never know.
but this is also not Forgotten Realms.
This is also
Exactly.
not Forgotten Realms. Yeah, that's very true. This is Versamy.
These are I don't know realms. The only one who knows these realms is Serene.
Right.
But they are creepy floating figures in cloaks. That usually doesn't bode well.
Are they?
No, but
Are they just like floating cloak people, or do they have bodies, faces?
I mean, if they have faces, their faces are shrouded in shadow by the hoods. They do appear to have arms. You can see two arms kind of off to the side. They're not really moving them or anything.
I'm guessing the arms do not have hands because the hands are covered by the sleeves.
If they have hands, the hands are in fact covered by sleeves. So,
what's the temperature outside right now?
Decent. Not too hot, but I wouldn't say it's cold either. So, definitely not the weather to be wearing something big and bulky. So
yeah. Cal's
and also
gonna
that was a really good suggestion. Kona's going to spend an action to flick on the ability that removes shadows at a 60-foot radius.
Nice.
See if we can see under their hoods.
See if you can see under the hood. That is a really good idea, actually.
Kona flashed the enemy party.
So you flick on your ability to remove shadows, and the world around you within 60 feet goes, solid matte coloring.
It looks like a comic book now.
Renderings failed.
Renderings failed. Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta reload the lighting engine.
Right. It's like, whoops. Okay. Looks like the ray tracing isn't working today. Yeah. So the world goes, sans shadows. You actually can see human faces and like heads underneath the hoods. So, in fact, you only really get a moment to notice, how their faces look when one of them speaks up and says, "You must be new to this place."
Cal's gonna speak up and is like, "Yeah, I'm the Newtown blacksmith. I'm a little late, but they built this thing for me, and I said, hey, I'd come in and be the town blacksmith."
We are the Order of Lethe.
Oh, that lethargic? You guys okay?
We seek peace through forgetfulness.
Usually peace comes at the explosion of a big stick.
But it is the key,
okay.
Is it not?
You should wash yourselves and become with us.
Cal's gonna raise his hand and sniff under his armpit. Maybe I do need a wash.
How exactly do you reckon we'll wash ourselves?
I mean, there's a river right over there. Do you want us to go jump in there? Cal says jokingly.
One of the cultists actually draws out an amphora.
What is that?
It like a Grecian urn of sorts.
He's bringing out an urn of... Huh.
Cue the what does a Grecian urn, or however you word that?
Is that something that you like put the ashes of your grandma in?
No, it's more for burnables like sage and all that.
Oh, right. One of those. Okay, yeah, I see like the Pope or the clergy people like swing those things around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see, amphora.
Actually, I thought that was a sensor. I thought an amphora was like a tall pot with handles on the side.
Is it?
Let's see.
I think you're thinking of a hookah.
Here's a link to amphora. It's an ancient vessel used as a storage jar.
Yeah, see?
Hercules.
One of the principal vessels shaped is Greek pottery, two-handed pot with a neck narrower than the body.
Okay.
Got it.
So,
one of those.
Yep.
One of those.
I'm just here spreading false information. My bad.
Hey, we all gotta learn somewhere. So
yay! Ancient history. I love ancient history.
Especially
when it pertains to deities.
Funny enough, the only reason that I know what an amphora is because in the 5th Quest for Glory game, you visit a Greek-based city called Silmaria, and to do several of the quests, which usually involve collecting specific types of water or things like that. You actually have to buy a set of amphora from one of the shopkeepers. So.
Okay.
And then you just take those amphora to different locations throughout the game, and usually you fill them with water, but I think there's a couple of occasions where you fill them with other things. But they're mostly used as a way to carry water around. Water from the river Lethe, from the river Styx, because you go to both of those. There's one that rejuvenates people's health if they drink it. And so you can get, if you buy a bunch of amphora, you can fill them up at that river, and then you've got a bunch of health potions. It's really cool, actually. Gotcha. But yeah, that's the reason why I know what they are, because of Quest for Glory 5.
Neat.
So
very neat.
Not Quest for Glory 5, but that's the same reason I know an amphora versus a sensor and stuff like that.
Right.
There's just so many fantasy RPGs of every conceivable genre.
Right.
Yeah,
and then you have Zelda. Pot is pot. You break.
Pot is pot.
Yes, pot is pot.
Yep. But yeah, so the amphora, they're kind of pot. But he reaches into his robe. And I should note that as he's reaching into his robe, you don't get any kind of view under the robe or anything.
Not even with the lamp? Not even with the lamp?
Not even with the lamp, no.
They better not be naked under those robes.
Even though he puts his hand into the robe, it doesn't seem like the robe parts or anything.
Weird.
But
that's not weird.
he reaches in. Yeah, he reaches into his robe and he pulls out this amphora. And he holds the amphora out. You can actually see as he's holding the amphora out. He does have hands. The sleeves slide down enough that you can see his human hands as he's holding the amphora out. And he says, "The waters of Lethe cleanse your mind, allow you to freely think, to know, to have peace to forget.
So, while he's doing that, can I roll esoteric lore to see if these are a creature or if they actually are just weird dudes in robes?
Sure.
If they're weird dudes in robes, that's going to take more research. But if there's some kind of monster, at least that's,
right.
a start.
Yeah, Cal's gonna kind of like walk up kind of closer to him and is like, cock his head. Do you want us to drink that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that sanitary?
Is that water locally sourced?
Is it purified?
Is it purified? So what I can tell you, Kona, is that these, if they are not humans, they're some creature you have never heard of.
So they're probably just weird floating dudes.
They honestly, you're pretty certain that they're just some kind of human cultists of some kind. The floating is a bit weird. Maybe there's a magical effect or something, you're not sure. But you don't really recognize these as any, like, non-human creature, so...
Okay, so I've ruled out them being monsters of some kind.
You've ruled out them being monsters. Andrew says, they simply forgot how to walk on the ground, so they must float. That's in the Twitch chat. So... But yeah, you're pretty sure that they're human. So.
But no, like seriously, is the water locally sourced from the river?
So the cultist here will say, "This is the purest of all waters, from the river." Bathe in it. Become us.
Can I stop you right there? Pardon me, but forgive me for this, but you are extremely sus. Can you please speak normally? And also, where the hell did you learn to float? Because I would very much like to learn how to do that. Can you imagine a floating dinosaur? That'd be freaking amazing.
Yes, it's called called a icky. I know what dinosaur it is. It's a Loch Ness monster. It's a plesiosaur.
It's a tongue twister.
Plesiosaur? So, almost as if ignoring your questions, the cultist responds and says, "You do not wish to become..."
I didn't say that. I did not say that. I am just... I need more information. I want to be sure this isn't a pyramid scheme.
Lethe, the purest of waters.
Is Lethe a god of yours?
It is the river.
That one? Over there?
The river. Forget your woes.
You're giving me an aneurysm! God damn it! And of course, he says that like I am intending for him to actually say that.
Right.
Bear in mind, it might not be the actual physical river. They could have that thing could be full of like false Hydra pee or something.
False Hydra? Is that what we're dealing with?
she like Kona just face palms and is like rubbing her temples.
I don't want to explain the memory
Do you even
loss.
know what that is? Would they have forgotten? Would they have forgotten what a false hydra is?
Yes. Yep. The false hydra removes all like knowledge of itself and of its kind and stuff like that. So. You see the cultist put the amphora back into his robe. And as he does, he says, "If you will not become, then he will deal with
I didn't say that. I did not say that. Give me the thing. Give me the pot.
Skorkon's gonna whistle at Cal and shake his head.
I know what I'm doing.
All right. I mean, the cultist will draw the amphora back out.
Okay.
Pull it back out of the road.
Cal walks up, takes the
amphora.
thingy.
Amphora.
And he's going to crack it over the guy's head.
Alrighty. Let's see what happens. He is going to make a saving throw on that. You crack you crack the amphora over the guy's head. Water comes gushing out, pouring all over the guy. And then all three of these.
You okay?
Yeah.
You see the hoods kind of blow back as if some kind of wind just hit them, and the hoods just fall backwards, revealing their faces. And you suddenly notice that none of them have eyes. Rather, the spots where their eyes should be are empty sockets with this deep, horrifying red glow. They hiss loudly, and I'm gonna have to ask all of you, as soon as I get people added to some initiatives.
Yay!
I'm going to have to ask all of you for some initiative rolls. Let me just drag you all down here. I assume Cal would be in the front talking to the guy.
Yes.
Sandra's gonna be. Oh dear.
Oh dear. At least it was a nat 1 on initiative.
Tenglong needs to be over here by Cassandra, and I'll bring over.
Good.
And you're
Finally,
free
I'm
to.
so eager to kill these fuckers.
You're free to reorganize yourself. And I need to pull you all back a little.
This is what I think of your pyramid scheme, you bitch.
So that I have space for these three cultists here.
Skorkon did pull Kona to the side.
Okay. Actually, this guy need to be
Over to there.
right up here. Cause,
Yeah, so Skarkar and Kona would be standing together over like here or something.
Right.
I was
Like that.
Yeah, I was thinking like that.
Yeah.
Let me just drop Lethe Cultist.
And I would imagine Lethe Cultist 1 would be starting with a little less HP, because he did get a face full of pot.
let's see.
No, I mean, roll a strike and then
I didn't roll Cassandra.
1d4. I guess.
I guess.
But not my call. Not my call to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. My answer to that would be that he seems completely unfazed by the pot striking his head, so.
Huh.
Aside from the very clear, like, suddenly becoming, like, horrible, snarling at you and, generally looking evil reaction anyway, so. That said, it does look like Cassandra is up first. And I may or may not have completely forgotten to open up her sheet. So give me a moment while my PDF reader opens up. Because the False Hydra I have is an image stat block. Mm-hmm. Just because it's just, a simple stat block. But like Cassandra and her Eidolon are, PDF files. So, so let's see. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Cassandra had turned off her ears. So she's actually also been aware of the Hydra this whole time, which I forgot. Well, unfortunately, she's going to have to turn her ears back on in order to work with her Eidolon. So the first thing she's going to do is make a will save.
She has to hear her Eidolon? Hear her Eidolon? Or...
Well, in order to work, in tandem with it, they have to be able to, communicate with each other.
Yeah, it's like the bond between the Pokemon and the trainer.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been more telepathic. Okay.
I mean, if it is, it doesn't say that it is, but maybe I'm just not seeing that on the sheet itself.
Go, Tenglong, use Hyper Beam.
I will admit that I am not entirely sure. I made the sheet, and then, that was 3 weeks ago. I haven't had to use her sheet yet, so I am not entirely certain.
Excuse me. Sorry.
She does have the ability to share her senses with the Eidolon. But that makes her lose all sensory information from her own body.
So she could literally send her Eidolon out to scout and see what the Eidolon sees.
Yes. Yep. It's kind of
cool.
A familiar, so except that it actually can attack and stuff, and it's really cool.
I'm guessing it as it looks like an ice dragon, so maybe Ice Beam?
Not quite. But you might see what it can do in a moment as soon as I remember how this works. Let's see. Is it type of the... Oh, okay. It's what? It says it's both a 30-foot cone and a 60-foot line. I think I was supposed to pick one of those and keep it as that, not... I am going to pull out my phone and open Path Builder and double check, which is not up to date with the remaster at all, by the way. I know this because I have looked at this like twice, trying to see if the new remaster stuff was on it, and it is not. So Cassandra is entirely still built using pre-remaster stuff, and I suspect that will be the way that like all of our characters and things are going to kind of end up being for a while, until we can get a hold of the actual remaster content. Let's see. Eidolon gains ability. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm supposed to pick when I like summon the Eidolon. Like not like when she becomes summoner, basically. And she does like the first summon of her Eidolon ever kind of thing. So I didn't realize that. All right. So it is a 30-foot cone that her Eidolon can do. That said, oh yeah, Cassandra has to start with a, let's see, there it is. Has to start with a will save. 22 is unfortunate. So there's that. So her focus is on these guys. She is going to spend 2 actions to use her act together ability. It takes a single action. Oh, wait, hang on. Her Eidolon can take the 2 actions when she takes only 1. Got it. Okay. Okay, so first off, they're both going to take 1 action to move. Tenglong is going to move up here. Well, the actual proper square. So he's going to stride. Cassandra is going to stride over here. And then Tenglong here is going to do a little bit of Draconic Fury. Let's see. So it first makes 2 strikes with their secondary. Okay. So primary is bite, I believe. Yes. Sorry, this is all very new. So I am trying to figure this out as I go.
We were all learning.
Tenglong? Hello? It's not letting me actually hit the buttons, I guess, for some reason. So that was that was odd. There it goes. 28 is a hit. 7 points of electricity damage. And then it makes 2 attacks with its secondary. Now does map count towards this, or is it an after? Oh no, wait. Because she did act together, it's only making 1 attack? No. Sorry. I this is confusing. Right. It's using Draconic Frenzy, which is a 2 action Well, Cassandra is doing something that is one action. Got it. Got it. Sorry, I will figure this out eventually. So, okay, so it's making 2 attacks. It doesn't say that like usually it'll say like, multi-attack penalty counts after, but it doesn't. So I'm assuming that its multi-attack penalty counts right away. So I'm going to factor that. And damage, 12 damage. And then 3rd attack. That is a critical miss. Rip. And then Cassandra is doing a... What is it? Electric arc, I believe. Or is it produce flame? Electric arc is a 2 action only. Is produce flame also? Oh. All of her cantrips are 2 action. I see. I did not realize. Otherwise I would have had her actually move all the way up. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Does she have anything she can do from here? She'll do this as her action. Eidolon gains +1 SAS bonus to AC and saving throws. So there's that. I don't know how to apply that, but it's a thing that it now has. So there's that. Kona, you're up.
All right. Well, first thing she's going to do is attempt to exploit vulnerability on these guys. So what is their level?
6.
Okay, so my DC is 22. So...
Oh, yeah, right here. Type.
Down to esoteric lore.
Status bonus. +1. Reinforce Eidolon. Got it. Add modifier. Cool.
I get a +2 to this. I'm glad I activated my Lantern's feature before doing this.
Woo! 36.
So that is a critical success.
Nice.
I think. You did say it was level 6. Yeah, it was 22, so that's a critical.
Yep.
So I learn all of their weaknesses, vulnerabilities, resistances, special weaknesses, everything.
All right.
Jesus.
They don't
You're
have
literally
any.
pulling up the wiki page.
They don't have any weaknesses, resistances, or immunities, so...
And no special vulnerabilities to any spells or effects or anything?
Not that I can tell.
Okay. Nothing like the, Stone Golem that we fought? Where if it was acid damage, it would be, 5d10 acid.
Yeah. They do not have...
They're just regular ass people.
Do you bleed?
I will let me load up. Cause I'm like trying to look at the sheet on the token. I'm double checking Archives of Nethys for these creatures, but I don't see anything there either. So nope, they don't have any special weaknesses or anything like that.
Okay, well, I still get some benefits. Let's see.
Cool.
I'm going to do personal antithesis on them. I get my bonus. Let me make sure I got the number on this right. Okay, yeah, it's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was her first action. Her second action is just going to be to run toward Cultist 2.
Okay.
And she's yelling like, I'm tired of this motherfucking bullshit! And just slashes at him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, so target Cultist. Huh, that's not working?
Oh yeah, I can't target.
Yeah, I can't target.
I can target everybody else, but it's like they don't exist.
Weird.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, I can't click on them.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Can I? Oh, okay. So, at least you can't target their icon on the map, but if you go over to the initiative table, the little icon on the bottom left, toggle targeting. That'll allow you to target it.
Oh yeah, toggle targeting. Bing token. Toggle target.
So I am targeting Cultist. Well,
Yeah.
technically Cultist 1, but it's
Yeah, you're
letting me
targeting.
all of them.
You're targeting the initiative. It does target the initiative
one.
tracker, but it has all the same stats. So it's not like it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It might
Wait,
have
how'd you
something
do
to do
that?
with the
I still
fact
don't know
that
how to
he's
do
the
that.
only one in initiative.
Okay, go
but I don't know.
to the encounters. Scroll down to Lethe Cultist, and the little cross circle icon.
The crosshairs.
Crosshairs.
Yeah. Click that.
Oh, toggle target. Okay.
Yeah, not the Wi-Fi signal. The crosshairs.
Okay, not the one.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep. I mean, that is how it look. So.
it's okay. Conan never gets more than 2 bars. Alright.
How'd the wiki page turn up? Anything?
Nothing to report, unfortunately. As far as I can tell, these are just weird floating dudes in robes. They got nothing going on.
As long as bullets and fangs work, I'm fine.
Yeah, they should. They're not impervious to anything, so.
Yep.
I'd also like to note that Cal is slowly coming out of his shell. He's not a turtle person, but he is coming out of his shell with the group.
Oh yeah.
Get my bonus. Added my bonus. Okay, we're good. Slashy.
He's been through a lot
Whoa!
with them,
Critical
time.
damage.
Hey, yay!
God damn!
Striking,
Hit that
pacifying,
motherfucker in the
silver
face.
longsword. At 37 to hit. Very
Wait,
good.
if he's pacified, then what happens? Does he turn into a baby?
They have to make us. I don't know. I think I actually have. That's
Or does he-
requires a. No, it's a reaction. I think.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Pacify.
When you damage a creature, you can make a reaction. Damaged creatures must make a DC 20 will save or become pacified. They take a -2 penalty to attack rolls on any attacks that are not non-lethal for 1 minute. So,
You know what the heck? She's eager to try out this new
Yeah.
sword function, so she'll pop a reaction to make that happen.
alrighty. Sounds good.
So first of all, I got to do crit damage.
Yep. It should be a nice just
Big
push
number,
the button.
big number. Ooh, 40.
Oh my
That's
god,
a big
40
number.
damage.
Oh, and
Does it kill it outright though?
Another 12.
And another 12.
From her
52.
exploitation.
No, he's still up. He's got health.
Okay. I would say that a dead thing is quite passive.
So
you did pacify it by killing it.
It's not going to survive for long.
No, it's not.
He has to make a, let's see,
Wisdom
will save.
Or will, not wisdom.
34.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's fine. So
yeah,
he's fine. If
Oh, you know, it's a
anything,
new
he's
toy.
more angry that you
Exactly,
attempted to pacify him.
I'm more happy about doing 52 damage with one regular attack.
Right.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Oh,
So
that is a ton of damage.
Oh yeah.
Holy hell.
It's beautiful damage. Beautiful numbers.
Well,
I
like,
believe
if you
that
look at
goes...
the stat block for her attack, look how many damage bonuses she has.
Right.
Strength
Her
3
implement gets damage. Her weapon specialization
plus
gets
3,
damage.
plus 4,
Jeez.
plus 2. Yeah.
And then her exploit gave her another 12.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's Skarkron is up now, right? Because that's 3 actions for Kona.
Yep, that is 3 actions for Kona.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Skargon is going to Quick Alchemy, Debilitating Bomb,
Ooh.
Ooh.
my Perpetual Infusion, Alchemist Fire, I'm going to load it up using my second action
Okay.
and going to fire at number 2.
Okay.
Since I have the bomb launcher, it is 40-60, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. I mean, he's only 25 feet away anyway, so.
Got it.
And a crit.
Jeez.
Wow.
Let's keep this crit chain going.
It's going to immediately end with me. I am damn sure of it.
6 damage. Not bad.
6 fire damage. But I think it's 2 persistent.
I mean, hey,
yes,
their
it's 2
robes,
persistent fire
should be
damage.
catching on fire.
And it is a debilitating bomb, so if the attack with the bomb hits, the target must succeed a 4 saving throw.
Yeah, against it's either
class-
dazzle,
my class
defend, or
DC.
off guard. So you get to pick
Or
which
a
one of
minus
those.
5 foot status penalty.
Right. Well, that's
you know
a
what?
29.
I'm gonna choose Def.
So
But
it's a 29. So there's that.
probably. Class DC 27.
Ooh. So just barely saves that. It sounds
Just
like.
barely.
Nice. Not bad.
18. So it rolled pretty high.
Yeah, it rolled. He did roll high. He's only got a plus 11 modifier, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's all of my turn.
All right. Cultists are up. So let's see. The cultist number 2 here is going to. Let's see. Oh, interesting. They could have done something that I didn't know that they could do.
Guys, I have an idea.
Hmm?
I can debilitating bomb a healing bomb with my
What?
perpetual infusions.
Neat.
So I can deafen everyone. It's for what, like?
Okay. 29 against Kona.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
Like dialogue boxes that pop up are confusing me. 9 damage. He whips out a dagger from under his cloak and stabby stabs. I think it's a dagger. Yes, it says dagger on the thing. So, but yes, he whips out a dagger and proceeds to stab. Let's see. For his second action, he is going to. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, these guys have like weird things, and I'm trying to like figure it all out. I didn't make these monsters. They're, standard default like Pathfinder creatures. That's a miss. And that's a critical miss. All right, good. I mean, that's what he gets for stabby stab with a dagger. So
I think. Wait, he rolled 13, then a 12, missing by just the map.
Yeah.
Like, just... If he didn't have multiple attack penalties...
Well, his multiple attack penalty is only -4, so he still would have missed, because Kona's is 27. Because daggers are agile weapons, so they only suffer a -4 instead of a -5. That said, I hate to do this to you, Cal, but
and don't do it.
Because you haven't acted yet this round, I have to apply an off guard to you for this first attack. So,
okay.
28. Wow,
Is
that off guard. How about that?
Yep, hit by 2. Damn.
That off guard. Let's see.
He still would have hit.
Yeah,
he still would have hit.
It would have been a means it beats it, but
yeah, that's true. So he's going to get the ability to sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
Why is this? Oh, because I applied it as acid damage. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I am gonna need to start rolling better on my initiative because this off guard thing really.
6.
I want to start applying that to my enemies.
So 17 damage.
Ow!
Let's see.
Poke me. I'm gonna poke you back with my teeth.
He does continue to get the off guard for his map. Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's a hit.
So let's see. So that let's see. He's rolling critical dice. I think this will automatically factor that. Yes, okay. So 24 points of damage.
Ow. Stop it.
And there's a miss. Very good.
Everyone, remember, everyone has a moderate healing or elixir of life.
Right.
Right.
And plus, I can also battle medicine on myself as well.
Yes. So.
And I get that extra +5 because God is healing.
Cassandra has already gone, so he doesn't get a sneak attack.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oop. Oh, yeah, I see that. I mean, yeah, you can just hit the heal button on it, I think, and it'll heal you back up. Second attack, same as the first. Miss. And he's strided, so he only gets 2 attacks. So. Leica is up. Gunner is muted.
Sorry about that.
You good?
Let's see. I don't make different ranges here. Let's see.
How you like these apples?
What did I not put that down? Huh. Wait, one, two. Oh, so let me take a look at that. Nope.
I'm going to have to remember that off-guard thing. That is handy.
Right.
Right.
Well, it's not like something you have to have like a special like thing for that. They have a feat.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Yep. Because they have a feat or ability or whatever that on the first round of combat, creatures that haven't acted yet are off guard to them. So.
I wonder if that's a I wonder if that could end up could that be a gunslinger thing as well? Because especially with Way of the Sniper, which I'm also getting rid of eventually, but
you'd have to look.
I don't fight like a sniper, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'd have to look at your gunslinger.
Yeah, because
class. So. So what is Leica doing?
Let's make sure I'm doing this right. She's going to cast Electric Arc.
Okay.
Let's see.
2 actions to cast Electric Arc.
Yep.
So save. Let's see. Who are you casting it at?
1 and 2.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. So he is fine, or at least he's. Oh. Ouch. Oh, also, did it do? I'm realizing I don't know that the LC2 here took his persistent damage at the end of his turn, so I will mark. I'll add that. Okay, well, yeah, LC2 failed.
At level 13.
So you just gotta roll the damage. 17 points of damage. Ouch. He's not dead yet, but I can tell you he is very much hurting. So. Also, I think you're muted again.
Yep. Let me check this. Yep. All right. I'm just going to use her last action to okay. She's just gonna use her action just to stride away a bit.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Alright, Cal.
Okay. Cal's pissed off. So he's gonna use a new trick. He is going to start channeling his new primal energy. And he is going to cast. Where is it? Come on. Enlarge on himself.
One thing real quick.
Yeah.
Since he crit failed that save, shouldn't he take double damage?
That's true. Do you take double damage on a crit fail of I imagine. Let's see. Yes. You critical failure, you take double. Okay, so you would actually be dead then. Because if I add in the critical damage.
I'm glad I looked these things up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed. Because, yeah, if I factor in the critical damage, he is definitely dead. So, alright. Sounds good. Yeah, I thought that. I'm like, wait, wouldn't he take double damage? And then I was just like, because I'm still kind of in that, like, D&D mentality where it's like, saving throws don't actually crit, you know?
And this is what I'll give Pathfinder 2 is it's very equal.
Yes.
Like, both ends of the spectrum get the same love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely one of the things I do really like about it, so. Alright. So, Cal has enlarged.
Yes. 16-foot giant reptile with big gun. But since he's in melee range, he is going to for his second action, envenom fangs.
Okay.
And then third action, strike with the fangs. Come on. Yes!
Nice. Critical.
We've been getting the crits tonight.
Well, they are also comparatively
Base
low
damage.
level.
Also, and since he's enlarged, he gets +2 status bonus to melee damage.
Yep.
Modifier
you do take
strength,
clumsy 1, by the way, for enlarging.
Yeah.
Which is a status penalty of 1 to, like, dex-based checks, DCs, AC, reflex, range attacks. So keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Because that's
would that have made that not a critical hit?
Let's see. I don't. No, because you're using strength for your attack. So, because it's dex. The clumsy is dex based.
Okay.
Feeble is the strength.
Yeah.
Based.
I think.
Okay.
So.
All right.
But even if it had, it still would have been a crit because his AC is 21. So even with a -1, you still would have had 33. So. 16 points of damage. Alright.
Alright, and yeah, that that's all 3 actions.
Oh, it didn't factor your 1d6 poison damage.
Oh.
It only did 1d8 plus 6. There we go. And I'll just click. Whoop. I meant to click double, but that's fine. Cool.
It works either way.
Yeah.
Yep, that's 22 damage. That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
It's not big numbers, but hey, it's something.
Yep. Okay, Cassandra is up. And now, if I'm understanding this correctly, She can make a let's see. She can do another act together, and she is going to make a single strike attack on this guy. Let's see, that is plus 13 to hit. That is a 26 to hit. 2d10 plus 1d6. 12 damage. Sounds good.
Sonic damage.
Yes.
Gotta go fast.
Because it is a...
Thunder.
It's a striking, thundering katana. So... And then her Eidolon gets to make its attacks, which are of the, let's see, she attacked first, so then it has to factor map. Oh my god, critical hit on a map. Jeez.
Wow.
24 lightning damage.
Jesus.
The massive damage immediately kills them, it says.
Wait, what?
That was again icy.
Oh, against himself. He killed himself.
I was like, what?
Himself.
I see. Yeah, I dealt that. I dealt that damage to Tenlong on accident, is what happened.
Oops.
Tenlong has 0 HP, by the way. Well, the summon actually has 0 HP in general. When the summon takes damage, it goes to Cassandra instead. So the summon, Tenlong actually has no HP.
Gotcha.
But Tenlong can take up to Cassandra's HP and damage, which is 125. So then, continuing its Draconic Frenzy, it is then going to make 2 unarmed strikes, or rather 2 tail strikes. That's the miss. And that one is a hit.
Hey, nice.
Yes, I am targeting the right thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
8 damage to
You are not forgiven.
Wait, how did
this
I do
guy.
that?
Okay. Cool.
I have actually discovered that if you're using the measuring stick and hit space, it moves you.
Ah,
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I was just like, what happened?
oops.
Oh, cool.
Neat. Very neat.
Oh. Boink.
Nope. Kona, you're up.
Okay.
I will say
What do I
that this
do?
guy is very hurt. So,
He got bit
yeah.
a lot.
Yep. He got bit by both Tenglong and
And
Hell,
by a
who did
mini lizard and a
damage.
big lizard.
I forget, how do you do the, okay, you do a move, and then you set a waypoint, and then you do another angle?
It's control shift. Or not shift, control click.
Control click. Oh yeah.
Whenever measuring.
You click, you hold control, and then you start moving the token. And then you press control again. And then it
Or you
No?
can just hold control and then click wherever
there
you
it is.
need
Yeah.
to.
Okay. Yeah, you
You may
Yeah,
have wrong.
you gotta you hold control and then you click, and it leaves the marker while you're holding control.
Yeah, it's not working for me for some reason.
Huh.
You
Yeah,
you have to
Hold it. Click.
I've tried pressing it. I've tried holding it.
hold, control, click. Hold control.
Hold
Press
control. Click. Hold control.
Yeah. Hold control,
I had it.
then grab your
Whee!
grab your token and start moving while you're holding control.
Yeah.
And then while you're
Okay.
still holding control, then you click.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold control.
Right.
Then I click on my token to move it.
Right. Well, you drag your token to move it
Well,
like
I'm
you
dragging
normally
my
would.
token to move it. Right.
Right.
Get control of yourself.
And then while
And then
still
what? Do I release control or
No, while you're still holding control, then you click on click on wherever you want to leave the marker. So you only let go of control when you actually want to go there.
Okay. Wow, that's slightly annoying.
It is weird. I do wish that you could just click space and it leaves
I wish
the
you could
marker.
just be like dragging your token and it just hit control and it would just drop a marker.
Yeah, that too.
Like that feels like extra steps.
Yeah,
Sort
Yep.
of.
it does. It really do. Oop.
Okay, so now okay, how do you get it to actually move?
Yeah,
After
so you're
doing it?
targeting yourself.
Try hitting space maybe. See if that works.
You know what? Screw it.
Yeah. we get what you're trying to do. Just you can just move there and call it good.
I wanted to help Cassandra with Cultist 3.
Okay.
Because I figure Cultist 1 is probably going to get gangbanged like really fast.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So, Conan's going to do her big demon strike on this thing.
Sure.
I'm not messing around, just going to go for straight,
Whoa.
like,
Yeah.
I'm getting
maximum damage.
Stop moving my screen.
Yeah. I was gonna say the map's like getting dragged around now. So weird.
Sorry.
Okay, so let me make sure I do still have the Cultist targeted. Yes, okay. So I got my big attack turned on. Add my bonus. Well, at least it's a hit.
Yep.
Yay.
And I do get the extra damage, so...
Okay.
So we're going to do that.
Nice.
And then that.
It's a good hit for just a normal hit.
And do.
Well, it was her big Titan swing, so...
Yeah. The big
It's a
Titan
2-action
swing.
attack.
Alrighty.
Let me see. What was this again?
Titan swing also pushes the target back 5
Yep,
feet.
back 5 feet. Yep, if I want to.
So-
And sure, why not?
Alrighty. Oh wait, and do you want to reaction pacifying? Fine.
Yeah, what the heck? I want to actually get this to work once.
Yeah, because that works anytime you damage. Well, if you have a reaction anyway. So
Yep. And she hasn't used hers yet, so...
yeah. Let's see. It's a will save. Good gravy.
Damn.
Wow.
They both critted that save.
Both
They
crit
do
that
not
save.
want to be
What the frick?
pacified. They are
They
pissed
do not
off
want
beyond
to be
measure.
pacified.
Yeah. Yep. They are resistant to being pacified or something, I guess.
Ironic considering they're hooked on Lethe, but...
Right.
All
Peace
right.
be upon us.
Apparently they
Scarcron.
only drink one Kool-Aid at a time.
Scarcon is going to take the easy path and
I want some Kool-Aid now. God damn it.
do the same thing. Debilitating perpetual infusion.
Okay.
I like the little pouches with the little clear back that you can see the liquid.
Fireball. So gonna quick Alchemist Lesser. Then gonna load it up.
Load it up.
And then going to strike.
Okay. My throat. Dang.
Wow, what is today's luck?
That is some critical damage.
Why do I feel like next session, though? Next session, we're going to fail.
We're like 2s and 3s like all the time.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Very likely. Alright, well, he's dead. Oh, I forgot to mention when the other cultist died. So I will say here. When the cultists die, their body like dissolves into liquid.
Yeah. So if I were to eat one, like, kill it by eating it, would the liquid like wash down my throat and make me forget everything?
I mean, I can't say anything about the forget everything, but I imagine that, the liquid would go down your throat. So
I had a question, but did anyone else's action HUD disappear?
yeah, we were mentioning that
Oh, yeah.
earlier, that it seems to be...
It's just gone for some reason.
Yeah, it just seems to be
It
gone
to
for
bye-bye.
some reason.
I think that's an update.
Yeah, it's probably
we were
the
thinking
latest
too.
update.
Yeah. Just gotta update it. Later.
Unfortunately, I can't attack him for moving because I already used my reaction.
Yeah. So, he's annoyed that you attempted to pacify. He's then going to promptly miss. But he does step up to you and try to stab with a dagger.
How could you try to shove a pacifier down my mouth?
Unfortunately,
I'm not a baby.
that is both his move. That is one action for move and 2 for strike. So that's all he can do.
Well,
Leica.
literally just like slaps his hand disrespectfully. just glares at him like, you pathetic motherfucker.
Right.
I just imagine Kona just wagging a finger.
But yeah, Leica is up now.
All right. Let's see. And just that one left.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see.
3 of 6. Oops. I should have added one more cultist in. I didn't, I thought these guys were more experienced than they were, so.
Well, it's not helping that we're getting really good dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too. I mean, it wasn't so much how quickly they were going down. It was just using my encounter calculator. I'm going, that's less experience than I thought I was giving out for them. I still had room for one more cultist in the batch to get you to 60. So, well, it's not a big deal.
I mean, you could just have cultists say, "Hey, my friends," and not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it this late into the combat. So one more cultist.
You could always just
anything.
do Adventures Infinity War and have a bunch of portals pop up and a bunch of cultists come rushing out.
Right.
Cultist
assemble.
Ray of Frost. Let's see. The ray deals cold damage.
Ooh, 120-foot range. Nice.
Nice. All right.
Against who?
Ray of slightly cold.
Ray of just below.
Ooh, turn the thermostat down.
29 is a hit.
Ooh, nice.
Also, I think Gunnar might have muted again.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you're okay. You just weren't saying anything. That's fine.
She do be the quiet.
10 damage.
Ooh.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
And-
but it wasn't a critical success, so he doesn't take any penalties. All right. Not that it mattered anyway, because he's not really going to move. So.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. So that's, what, 2 actions for Ray of Frost? So you still have 1 more.
Yep. And that's going to be it.
Okay. Cal.
Yes.
Your move.
Cal is going to boom, boom, boom. And he is going to first, he's going to envenom Fangs. Actually, wait. Can't wait. He was where? Where was he? Was he right here?
Yeah.
5, 10.
That's 15.
So he'd have to be here to be able to get the reach, I think, right?
Yes.
Or no. Yes, because...
Yes. Yep, because this is... Okay. He's 15 feet away from where you currently are, so...
Okay. So, yes. So, envenom Fangs. Strike Fangs. Come on, baby. Oh,
nice.
Oh
34. Crit.
Jeez.
And 18
plus
and don't
double
forget your
poison.
Yeah, don't forget your 1d6 poison.
Right.
You didn't roll that automatically.
Yes, there we go. So
double that. He's still up, but just barely.
Wow.
He is still up after that. So.
All right. But hey, at least my melee skills are decent.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Tenglong's gonna move down here to give flanking. And then she's going to do a tandem strike, which is technically different from what she has been doing. This one gives like bonuses and stuff. So, basically, so and I'm pretty sure I was right about the map thing. Tandem strike, they don't take map until after the attacks are over. The act together, however, they do appear to take the map during that. So we're gonna strike. That's a 28. And some damage, and he's dead. But just for fun, let's say he didn't die from that. Because again, tandem strike. That's a crit. 25 damage. Yeah, he dead.
Wow.
I mean, technically the idea is that both of the attacks are being made at the same time. So, him being dead or not would not have been factored into the tandem strike. So, all right. So yes, as the last of the cultists dies, you see the cultist just kind of like dissolves into liquid. Let's see, 45 experience goes out for that, which puts you at 85.
Yep.
And then that's it for the combat, so your characters can react however you want them to react.
After these guys are done melting, Conan's like, well, at least they remembered to hydrate.
Right.
See, how long does my enlarge last? What is it?
I'll be back.
Uh, 5 minutes.
If your enlarge lasts more than 4 hours, please see a cleric.
One spell makes you larger.
But yes, it has duration of 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, Cal's just gonna... I don't know what he'd do. He'd probably just admire himself, like, I could get used to this.
Hmm?
And then, 5 minutes pass, and, he returns to normal.
Turns to normal. Yep. Alrighty. Cassandra slides her katana back into place. As she does, she looks to your group and says, yes, unfortunately, there has been some rise of these things in this area as well. I apologize that I did not mention them.
I mean, it's whatever. If they bleed, we can kill them. So.
Could always be worse.
Yep.
Fucking red balloon cultists, fucking brands, fucking stupid Hydra. Tired of this bullshit.
I need to deal with stab wounds.
Just really angry.
Speaking of the Hydra.
Easy there, Kona.
Speaking of the Hydra, I would like everybody to make will saves.
Will.
And that is everybody.
Everybody.
I will now commence a William save.
Okay, Leica still does not know what's going on.
Don't try it, Will.
Scarcron has forgotten what is going on. Cal, you successfully manage to resist the Hydra. So for a brief moment, you are allowed to become suddenly aware of everything that has happened up to this point in regards to the Hydra.
I remember now.
And
it's these things.
Meanwhile, Kona gets a critical because of resolve. So she basically is exactly as she was moments before.
Yeah.
Kona just looks increasing. Kona is like happy that Cal suddenly realizes, but she's like, "This is a fucking revolving door."
How could I have forgotten?
Right?
Okay,
because it's powerful and it sucks.
I'm going to shoot their freaking heads off.
What heads? What are you all talking about? Has Skrorkon forgotten the fight too?
Not the fight. Specifically, he has forgotten the false Hydra.
Okay.
You do recall that the cultists of Lethe do not seem to be covered by the discordant song. So,
there's something up with that river, though. I know it. Those cultists really liked that river.
Yes. Skrarkon, you're with me. Let's get to the blacksmith. Let's get working on my gun. Cause
I'm sorry. What the hell? I'm sorry. What the hell? I'm sorry. What the hell is going on? My memory of the last hours blank.
Cal is going to stride up to Leica, take a stick, random stick off the ground, and start drawing and a giant head with a really long neck, and the name's False Hydra.
False Hydra.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's what we're dealing with.
Unfortunately, the False Hydra song is such that Leica actually doesn't see anything after you draw it.
Oh, dang.
It's not gonna work.
Okay, I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna be frank. I can't see what the hell you're doing. Wait a second. Could recognize spell work?
I think didn't Kona try recognize
Yep, I
spell?
tried that, and it does not count as a spell.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say I don't think it counted as a spell. So
Fair enough.
Scarcon, blacksmith. Now we'll deal with whatever we're fighting later.
when the questions start again, like one of Kona's eyes is starting to twitch, and some of her fur is falling out. It's just like you can hear her teeth grinding.
Kona, are you going bald?
I'm fine.
Okay then.
Speaking of the blacksmith and the false Hydra, there is a head sprouted up directly next to the blacksmith. So Kel might want to keep that in mind since he can currently see that. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the map, you can literally see the false Hydra right there next to the blacksmith.
Dang it. I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
You are in the way! He just points and yells at the thing.
Outside of game, I think what Sereen's trying to do is have it to where we defeat Hydra before we unlock the town.
Which makes sense.
Hmm.
And we do know from Kona that if we we'll make progress towards something if we cut off the heads. So.
Right.
So at the moment, continuing to walk along the road will at least make us look innocuous, like we're just going about our business.
Indeed.
As long as none of us get eaten.
Well, Kona would be like whispering, like, "Yeah, as soon as we're next to it, I'm gonna rush it.
Okay.
I'm tired of this bullshit."
Did they just go off on their own?
This could be interesting to see how it
going
works
to
out.
shout.
No, Scarcon's fault. So.
Basically, the idea is that we're all walking together, but then once we're like in close proximity, Kona's just gonna rush the thing and try to kill it.
Leroy Jenkins.
She's so done.
Leroy
Just fucking
Jenkins.
Leroy this shit.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can do that.
If this leads into a TPK, I blame the rat.
All right. Yeah. You walk along. Let me just go ahead.
Oh my god, this is going to. Oh dear. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Let me just... That didn't change. Ow. I can't have freaking... The tokens I used on the map are freaking tied to the freaking thing. Can I... If I drop this down, can I modify just this one token size?
Oh yeah, so you should be able to right click it. Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Right, and I will be right back. I need to.
And I'm imagining the Hydra head is gonna be deaf or silent if we attack it. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We could still be within range of the other.
Right.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's spaced out as such to be like the radio towers from Far Cry.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to see. So, Kona, since you wanted to rush the head, I will give you a chance to make a surprise round kind of thing
Cool.
against it if you would like. Let me just Hydra head. And I did not even make that visible. So there is that. Also, I did not actually give this thing any like stats at all, and I'm just now realizing this. Let me do that. At least as far as like AC and hit points and things like that is what it's gonna need. So let me modify that. Oh, because it's using its perception. I mean, if I give it its perception rating, will that matter? Or is it gonna not take that? It did not take that. Oh, that's really annoying. Why, accept perception as initiative. Oh, I guess because... Oh, yeah, okay. I know. I see the problem. I got it. Oh, I added its perception as if that was its stat, not as if that was... I said its wisdom modifier instead of its perception modifier, so it didn't accept. So, I got it fixed now, so we're good. Yeah, so go ahead. Kona can, take one action to rush, and then, her two actions of attack. I'm not going to add anything to initiative until I know for a fact that I need to. So, because there's no point in adding and rolling and stuff if this thing dies from one hit or something,
So I get 2 actions on a surprise.
Yes. Well,
okay.
You would get a full turn of actions on surprise. I just assume one of them is going to your movement, so.
Okay, yeah. So actually her first action is going to be doing exploit.
Okay. Makes sense. I can tell you that it is 12.
So that's a 30.
Please crit. Please.
So I need to roll my esoteric lore.
Yep.
Damn.
20.
However, it's only a failure, so I still get my personal exploit against it.
Right.
So I still get to do that damage, and I do still count as locked on.
Okay.
It is still exploited, it's just not exploited well.
Right. Sounds good.
Can you reattempt the exploit, or is that?
I mean, I could spend a hero point, but...
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, that's up to you if you want to try a hero point.
It'd be handy if we knew if it was.
If it was vulnerable to specific things, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just being greedy with it and wanting to.
Right. I understand that.
Well, look at it this way. I can do this on each head since they are operating independently.
True.
That's true.
So even if I failed on this one, I can still do it on the next one.
Right. Very true. So you don't learn anything from.
Nope. I don't learn anything. All I get to do is exploit personal vulnerability, so I get my basic vulnerability damage.
Okay. Got it. Just making sure I understood enough, so. Alright. So, 1 action. So you still have 2 action.
Yep, I still have 2 actions. So yeah, 1 action to run up.
Okay.
And then an action to attack.
Alrighty.
I do not get my fat bonus, sadly.
Right.
So this is just going to be a regular attack.
That is a miss.
Oh yeah, I forgot to target it. I should be doing that.
That's fine. But yeah.
I was so used to not being able to target the others that now I got out of the habit.
Yeah, I understand that. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
So.
Suck.
I imagine Leica would be closer. So
now we move to initiative, right?
Yep. At this point, it is initiative time. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Let's fuck us, am I right?
Oh, I guess I pissed it off.
That's a 45 to initiative. That is insane.
This is going to hurt.
That is so much initiative.
Could I possibly have said you took 10 minutes to do this? So I could dish out a round of healing?
Yeah, probably could have taken you that long to get there.
Okay.
I think Cryos is still AFK. So, but that's fine. Here, I'll just click the... Nice thing is I can click the initiative roll button and roll initiative for him. And it looks like he is a good bit down on the list.
Hold on.
So
I'm gonna get rid of that. Don't take you.
Whoops. There we go.
Treat wounds.
I'm back. What I missed?
Everything.
Sorry.
Kona attacked the head and missed. It big Angie and rolled a crit on initiative.
Oh, I can see that.
What the hell? It's not giving me my success or my criticals.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the healing.
So
I'm assuming that's towards me.
yeah, towards everyone who took damage.
Thank you.
2d8.
So an additional
Rat
7
man
points
friend.
of healing.
I believe so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am now only missing a toenail of health.
Indeed.
I just perpetual infusion my thing and throw it at you. Throw it at you.
All right. Well, this is gonna be interesting. See how this goes.
Indeed. Also, chess 532. It was like 900 earlier.
Let's see. So
I'm now 100.
Kona attacked the Hydra, and unfortunately missed. The Hydra has become aware of her, however, and as such, it turns its head down from pointing at the sky and singing to look down at Kona and the group.
Hi. Sinking though.
We're gonna kill you now.
Say that again, Gunnar.
Is it still singing though?
It is still singing. It has not stopped. Not yet, anyway. That is dependent on what it does on its turn. And the answer to that is that it is going to... I don't have any of its attacks on the token either. Hang on.
Hey, Hydra, you're singing a little flat.
Again,
I just realized most of the party would be seeing Kona swing it like nothing.
Yep.
just like attacking the air for no reason.
Oh, great. She's gone mad.
There's a method to her madness. Just go with the flow and aim where she's aiming. Follow our lead.
And that is... I got to add its damage, which is type of piercing. Sorry, I will be honest and say I did not expect to have to
fight this thing so early.
I mean, yeah, yes and no. What am I doing? I should just drop the big token down. And in doing so, I have access to all of its stuff. I don't know why I'm trying to add it to the... I didn't expect the head. Just the head as a fight. I apparently cannot access the freaking thing if it is invisible. That's really annoying. So, rippity-doo-dah that. I just wanted it to not be, right there. But, oh well, I'll just do that. Strike at Kona. That is 23. Good grief. That was a low roll. That was a 4. Okay.
She's just dodge rolling out of the way, like.
So, for all of you present, or I suppose except for Cal, because Cal did resist. Everybody else did not. For those of you who are present that were currently under the effect of the Hydra's song, there is a sudden break in the Hydra's song, and all of you see this creature standing in front of you as its massive head lunges down from the sky at Kona. Kona does indeed manage to dodge out of the way. But now, lowered all the way down to the ground, it is going to second attack. That is a hit.
Ooh.
Oof.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's that. Monster attempts to attack. Attempt neither applies nor counts as creatures. Okay. So Kona is taking a measly. That's not right. No. That's. Hang on. Sorry. Why was that? That was not the right number. Why did it only roll 2d6? Oh, because I forgot to give it the additional. Well, here, that's fine. Flash roll 4 plus the extra, so 11 damage. So it deals 11 damage, and its mouth wraps around Kona.
Okay.
Grabbing hold of her. So she is now.
Is anyone? Are we just seeing Kona? Are we still seeing Kona? Or are we seeing the thing? Or are we just seeing half of Kona?
In order to attack, it has to stop singing. So you just suddenly see it appear in front of you because it has to stop. So. But yeah, so you saw it suddenly appear, and then it lunged down at Kona and missed. But then, while now being down at the ground, it is making a second attack, and grabbing on to Kona. Let's see. Having grabbed onto Kona, it is going to use its third action to tilt its head back and attempt to swallow.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh no!
Kona,
are you gonna be okay?
I am not in Savor.
Cat?
Let's see. Is there a swallow whole?
You're being awfully quiet, Cat.
I'm waiting to see how this goes.
I mean, I would assume that you only forget about the person once it reaches their stomach and gets dissolved.
Let's see. Well, it also has
Not
to be
immediately
singing.
after getting
singing,
swallowed.
Yeah, she ain't gonna go down easy.
She better not.
Much can use as well.
Also,
more.
wouldn't since Kona is
okay.
Isn't the Hydra head technically eating rotten flesh? I don't know, expired milk. I can't figure out how to phrase it correctly. What's Kona's race again? Or species?
She's a null.
Null.
No.
So yeah, null. Aren't nulls super smelly?
Hey, Kona bathes. She doesn't stank.
Kona's been socialized.
No, that's still not. Sorry, this thing apparently doesn't have the skill that it needs. I didn't realize that Swallow Whole is a skill that then needs another skill. I'm having to, on the fly, figure out what its ability modifier is for this.
And I meant no offense to Kona or you, Cat. I was just thinking, what I thought null. I thought like a null trait could help against the eating thing.
That was pretty funny, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the cleanest ass, but it's a nice ass.
God, what is freaking...
There's kind of natural musk about her.
Oh.
Whoa.
Proficiency... Sorry. Proficiency is your level. It's the same as, like,
Cal
your level, right?
only has experience with the previous null that was in the party.
So it would be...
Tika.
Right? Plus...
Yeah.
Hang on. Because then it's also strength-based, and so it's... Let's see. So it's... Let's see. +4 plus level. Okay. 23. Got it. This is against your reflex DC. So
reflex
10
DC would be like 10 plus. Okay.
10 plus 10
yeah,
plus
it's like
reflex.
25. So it's not a crit, but it's a success.
Okay. Let's see. So do you take this damage immediately, or is this at the start of your turn? When first swallowed and at the end of each of its turns. Okay. So, sorry, still, this is the first creature that I've had that has had swallow whole. That's a lot of text that I didn't expect it to post. I thought it would just do the dice roll. Can I do the attack roll from here? I don't think I can. Let's see. I can do it this way. 2d6 acid damage. There we go.
Ouch.
So you are grabbed, you are slowed, and you can let's see, you're technically inside of the head there.
She's now in its mouth. I was like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's see. Also, gain. Let's see. Let's see. You have to hold your breath or start suffocating. Take the listed amount of damage when first swallowed and at the end of each of your turns while swallowed. You can escape via, let's see, you attempt to escape from being eaten, choose one creature. Attempt a check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. It's typically the athletics DC of a creature grabbing you. You can also make an attack against it. It has 15 rupture 15, which means that if you do 15 points of damage to it from the inside, you'll break out of it. So
cool.
Is it
That's
damage
attainable.
all at once or damage collect?
It's specifically damage from like inside of the creature.
Okay.
So like you dealing 15 damage isn't gonna rupture for Coda.
No.
Like,
I'm talking about
what-
like over
Can she do
multiple
like
attacks
7
or-
damage, 7 damage, 1 damage,
Right.
and
Yes.
then be ruptured, or does it have to be 15 or more?
It you can every attack that you make counts towards the 15.
Okay, so it's like a meter that you fill that.
Right. Yes.
And once the meter fills, you're ruptured.
On the upside of this, when have you ever seen Kona do less than 15 damage?
Exactly.
Right.
And that's why you're our front line.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, okay. I know that was a lot for me to go through.
She's going to make this motherfucker regret eating her.
And I realized that did make things go slow for a moment, but so yes, Kona is grappled or grabbed, I guess as they call it here, slowed, immobilized, which means she can't use a move action at all. And she is considered off guard to the Hydra. Not that that matters really, because she's in the Hydra and therefore is not going to be attacked by it. All right. With that said, it is Leica's turn, because that is all three of the Hydra's actions.
Oh, so that's what's been doing this bullshit. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, what else am I gonna do? Right, like distance. All right.
35 feet.
Yep, she's just gonna take one step. She's gonna just take a step forward.
Okay.
To get it within 30 feet. And she's gonna use Produce Flame.
Alrighty.
Burn the witch.
Get back.
Yeah.
33 is a hit.
Nice.
15 damage. Nice, nice. All right.
And that's gonna be it.
And that is it. All right.
All right, Kona.
So
Slice and dice.
Leica, you dealt 15 points of damage to the head. And then the head regenerated all 15 hit points.
Wait, what?
So. Kona, you're up.
Since Kona only has 2 actions, she's just gonna try. And this thing is off guard against her attack, right?
Let's see. Is it off guard as well?
Because it's trying to swallow her whole, right?
The other. Let's see. Let's see. It exits the mouth.
The swallowing creature is off guard against the attack. Okay.
Yes. I was gonna say, I think you're off guard to it. I don't think it's off guard to you.
They're off guard to each other.
Yeah, we're off guard to each other.
Off guard to each other. Okay. Cool. There you go. Cool.
So it's current. So is it marked as off guard currently?
It is not currently marked as off guard. Let me throw that on it real quick. There you go.
And she's gonna do her big demon strike to try and just hack right through this thing.
Go,
and get ejected.
Right. Sounds good.
Projectile Kona.
Projectile Kona. Wow.
Nice.
That is exact.
Oh, thank goodness. So she's gonna do.
You need a 32 to hit.
So that's a 30 to hit.
Nice.
32, yeah, 32.
27. Let's see. That should be. 7 plus 6. Yes, that's 33 damage. Okay. You chop off the Hydra's head.
Oh,
What?
Skrarkon's gonna run up and slam a alchemist fire right onto to the nub.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Kona literally comes like exploding out of the decapitated Hydra and just falls to the ground like,
I
ow.
still have Kona targeted.
Cal just like lets go of his weapon, starts clapping like, "Holy hell!"
Okay, so we're gonna deal with each of them.
So with that, I can actually turn off the encounter tracker on that.
So Kona is like covered in slime now, and she just gets up immediately, and she's like, "I'm really fucking angry."
That is 70 experience, by the way, which is now 155 current. So, you chop off the Hydra's head. You hear the other 4 heads roar in pain. From the head being chopped off, basically. You hear the other 4 heads screech in pain. For a moment, this does cancel the song, like, as a whole, because they're
For
busy,
the entire town, so
screaming
everyone's like,
in
"Oh my
pain.
god!"
This does allow you to see a couple of the villagers suddenly, like, freak out because they immediately remember what's actually going on. Unfortunately, after the Hydras have had a moment, the heads have had a moment to react to this pain, they do begin to sing once more, which is going to involve a will save.
Will save.
Let's see, everybody but Kona, since she crit succeeded last time. 24.
The past few times, really.
18.
Wow.
Oh no, that's a crit
level do
fail.
I get?
It has been every will save.
That's a crit fail. Oh, that's a
25.
fail.
Ooh. Oh,
There's
no.
a level that I get Indomitable.
Also,
Or
I
whatever
need to have her make a will save. Oh, of course, Cassandra's fine. Well, Cassandra now actually remembers what the heck's been going on and everything for the last, like, however, I think it's been like a month or something. I said this has been going on. So for the first time, she actually remembers.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Would they not even be able to see that Kona's covered in Hydra slarf?
They are aware. They can see that you're, like, covered in gunk. As far as the Hydra head itself, as soon as the Hydra head is, like, cut off, it flails about and, collapses onto the ground. And then it, like, withers away and decays into this horrid, eldritch-looking, like, husk. Surprisingly, everybody can see the husk just fine. You have no idea what it is, but you can see that it is some kind of decayed husk of something that Kona just killed.
Okay, just so nobody forgets, we're fighting that. She's pointing to the rotting thing on the ground.
Cal just like comes over and is like, "Wait, the hell is this?" He like pokes it with the barrels of his gun. Is like, and out of character. Are there any teeth left?
Let's see. The teeth and all of that, just kind of shriveled, decayed, yada yada.
So no trophy.
So
What happened?
yeah, Unfortunately, I think it's safe for me to say now there will be no trophies. This thing will, as you can see, when it dies, it goes through a death throw where it like rots away basically instantly, and like turns into just rotten husk. So
it literally goes like it's like those villains in that one Indiana Jones movie. Like they just painfully turn into mush. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah,
Yep.
because they open the ark and then rot away.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna make this really simple because you guys won't remember anyway. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing on the ground, it didn't start like that. It tried to eat me. I cut its head off. There's more of them. I'm pretty much the only one who can consistently remember them. So just heal me and follow me.
You're gonna need a bath. You stank.
Spend 10 minutes.
Don't
care.
Spend 10 minutes to a heal.
Yeah.
So.
Woo! Nice.
Wow. 49.
Why is it plus 40?
Oh yeah,
what?
It is plus 40. What the heck?
Wait, what?
What did they change? Hold on.
Did you become like house level surgeon or like Doctor Strange level surgeon?
Maybe they
Are you using magic hands?
I mean,
magic red hands or paws? Do you even have hands?
Yeah, no, he's
Stop.
Petrodactyl.
Huh.
Pentadactyl. 5 fingers.
Oh, it'd be cooler if he had paws.
He has rat hands.
He's Master Splinter, but medic.
Token associated with the PC. Let me do. It's plus 10 on expert, plus 30 on master, and plus 50 on legendary, as far as healing.
Huh.
So beyond like this, I'm just going by, I looked up treat wounds and double checked double check the treat wounds thing. So I don't know where it's getting plus 40, unless you have something else that adds to it.
Is he somewhere in between master and legend?
Hold on.
Scarcon is master, so it is plus 30 at least.
Let's see if so I have a lot of I have medic dedication. Know that adds to the healing I do.
Medic.
How much experience was this again? Like 70?
Total?
6. Let me double check. Yeah, 70.
When I succeed with battle medicine or treat wounds, the target
the head and the
additional 5 HP at DC 20, 10 HP at DC 30.
Okay. So yeah, 10 HP at DC 30, plus you were master in it, that gives you plus 40.
Medic dedication. Once per day, I battle medicine feature that's temporary. If I'm master, I can do it once per hour.
Okay.
The thing about Churgeon is my crafting counts for my medicine.
Right.
So I'm a master in crafting.
Right.
Cool.
So I can do that once per hour. I can double heal. Okay.
Cool.
So that, but why isn't my additional 2d8 for crits?
That I don't know. Like, I don't know if they changed it so that that's like, because remember, this is now using the remaster. Maybe you don't get the crit anymore, but you get the plus 30.
Let me
Because
see.
I don't think you had that plus 30 before, right?
No, I don't think so. I think this is
like way higher.
This is a boost.
I did a master, but I did the plus 30 because
you got a buff.
No, whenever I do the DC 30, I get an additional 10 HP to give to everyone.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Archives of Nethys haven't updated yet, so I can still look at that for old rules. And yeah, even under the old rules, he would like get the crit, like the automatic crit success, and that's 48 plus 30. So, what is it that's giving you the crit success? Maybe that's what they changed.
I read it. Risky.
Is that just the risky surgery that does that?
I forgot to add the +2.
Oh yeah, if you do, you gain a +2 circumstance to your treat wounds. If you roll, you get
to add the +2
got
circumstance.
it. Yeah. Yep. That's where it's goofing. Hey, we figured it out. There you go. Now it worked.
And that's for everyone because
Cool.
I've explained this a few times.
Yeah.
You know.
I am 2 XP away from max.
If you're master in medicine, you can treat up to 4 times. 8.
Well, there's no more head by the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, as soon as the healing on Conan is done, she just starts walking straight toward the Hydra head near Enlil's house.
Alrighty.
She's done with all this crap. She's just walking right at it and hoping everyone's going to follow.
Alrighty.
I guess Cal will if she's determined.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's get to it.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, then your group marches towards the head next to Enlil's house. I'll let you organize how
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Actually, I was about to say that's probably a good breaking point.
Yeah.
Just doing the dramatic walk towards it.
That was 10 penny, not 10 long. I'm getting Tiny's confused.
I have been cloned.
You have been cloned?
There we go.
Okay, you got it fixed.
Yes.
And who was the one and only one this time who knows what Kona's walking toward?
Cassandra.
That was Cassandra. Okay.
Yes. Yep, Cassandra. That's right. I forgot.
Everyone
but yes,
else is just
right,
Cassandra. Yeah, we're just following you. We don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Cal's just like, put blacksmith.
Yes, Cassandra's just like, yeah, let's deal with this. This is, but yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if we want to break there, that's fine. We can also, these heads don't have a lot of HP. They just have
Can we kill a head in 3 minutes?
They just have a ridiculous regeneration trait that is, well, you saw it a little bit. Whether or not you understood how it worked is another question. But you did.
It's probably when someone's consumed.
But yeah, that is up to
Hydra?
you. This is indeed a great spot to break.
It is, yes.
So
Yeah.
if we want to,
I just love the idea of her doing the angry stompy walk and everyone's just kind of following along.
I will mention that you did get the surprise on that first head, but the other heads are wary, so this head will know as you're approaching, so you will have to.
Yeah, it's not going to be
initiate.
surprised.
Yeah,
So.
you'll.
It
have
is going to be
initiate.
surprised when we hack it off.
So,
By the way, do y'all like the do y'all like the min-max for healing?
Yeah.
I love it. That's fantastic.
yeah, the
We go
healing
straight
is
from
nice.
dying to completely healthy.
So,
Well,
all right.
So I'm going to say this in Pathfinder 2's favor. We have a big damage specialist and a healing specialist in our party.
Right.
And it feels like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The numbers support it.
Right.
Plus 40. Yeah.
I can deal damage if I can get a crit.
I don't know.
You're really good.
You deal
for...
damage even when you don't get a crit. You usually get 20 to 30.
Yeah, because I focused all my resources on my weapon.
Yeah.
The way I see it is that most of us, with the exception of me, are really good against our level and lower. That's when we start pulling crazy.
Right.
But we are currently punching above our
punching above our pay grade.
Yes,
we're punching above our weight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, this is considered in the rules for building monsters and encounters and stuff. I built the false hydra to be at level with what is it, party level +3 or whatever. Let's see, where is the rule? Where's the rules for all of this stuff? I don't recall. Well, anyway, basically, Pathfinder basically says this is an extreme encounter. This is a severe encounter. Yada yada. And this is the highest you can go for an encounter is party level +4. And I'm pretty sure, because 9 + 3 is 12, because math works that way. So basically, the idea is the false hydra itself, as in the head or the body, is a level 12 creature, which is this is a really hard encounter, but there is party level +4 where the idea is basically players have a 50% chance at best to win. So, and I built this encounter as a +3, not a +4. There are specific terms for it, but it's not. I'm not finding the page that actually lists the actual terms, which is really annoying because I would like to just use those words instead, but I can't seem to find those on Lethe immediately offhand. Oh, here we go. I just had to go to the freaking building encounter section instead of the experience section. So party level +3 is called a severe threat boss. Party level +4 is an extreme threat boss. And with your group, you have the ability to fight a severe threat boss and have a pretty decent chance of winning, 80 to 85%. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want extreme threat. Because again, that's like 50% at best. Players may actually get completely screwed and just die if they don't, like, think, you know? The exact words that they use, now that I found that too. Severe threat encounters are the hardest encounters most groups of characters can consistently defeat. These encounters are most appropriate for important moments in your story, such as final bosses. Bad luck, poor tactics, or lack of resources can easily turn a severe threat encounter against the characters. Extreme threat encounters are so dangerous that they are likely to be an even match for the characters, particularly if they're low on resources. This makes them too challenging for most uses. Extreme threat might be appropriate for a fully rested group of characters that can go all out. For the climatic encounter at the end of a campaign, or for a group of veteran players using extremely advanced tactics and teamwork.
How many bullets would I need for an extreme?
Many, depending on how much damage you do at a time. So.
Well, let's say I average like 15 damage a bullet. I have how many bullets right now? 8 times 15. That is.
Let's see.
120. So 15 so 120 times 15.
That's
1,800 damage.
If I averaged that you did, let's say, 15 damage, you would need somewhere between 18 and 24 bullets.
Huh. And I have 120 in my 15 magazines.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm covered for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just counting the Hydra itself, of course. But
oh god, imagine me like using like throwing all of my weapon magazines into the Hydra's mouth, and then lighting a match and tossing it in. Boom!
Boom! That'd be great.
That'd be kind of a cool way to finish things.
But yeah, I mean, how hard the false Hydra is determined by how you handle everything else that this false Hydra throws at you.
It doesn't have arms.
To say that killing one of the heads has made the false Hydra weaker as a whole would be very true. So I won't say how much, but I can say that each of the heads will make the false Hydra a little weaker than initially designed to be encounter-wise. So
I have a class feat that I actually haven't used yet because I haven't had a reason to use it yet.
Okay.
But it's actually going to be really helpful for these things.
Nice.
Because if I can get a success or better, a crit roll, see, any vulnerability I exploit, normally it's that creature. Like, okay, this creature's vulnerable to fire, so I deal an extra 10 fire damage or whatever, right?
Right.
Only to that creature. But with the sympathetic vulnerabilities feat, that becomes intrinsic to me. So I now deal 10 extra fire damage to everything vulnerable to fire. So once I get a success on crit on one of these, I can just keep that benefit and chain it to the next one.
Nice.
I don't have to keep rolling. I can just keep the benefit.
Nice. Very nice. Well, yeah. Well, when we
haven't had anything that works like that yet, so I don't have any use for it yet.
Yeah. I mean, we'll definitely see how things go as you take down more heads. I do find it hilarious that it's been Kona that's been like And yeah, I'm sure a lot of it is because of resolve, right? Because
resolve
your success
is like
counts as a
100%
crit.
the reason. Like it's 100% because of resolve.
Right. But it is really funny though that it's like Kona is just like, hey, I know what's going on, and like hasn't had the. I'm curious what will happen if Kona ends up losing. Ends up failing a saving throw, because it'd be really funny if you like got 3 heads down and then you fail the saving throw, and then it's like,
at that point,
what are we doing?
Probably like it not now. Then we'll have no idea what we're doing.
Right. So,
unless somebody gets like an amazing roll,
right.
That is, by the way, a 100% encouragement. If Kona fails a roll, please somebody roll a crit.
Don't worry, Cal is quite stubborn. He's got the stubborn gunslinger feat.
He's got the stubbornness.
That does help.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, since we're ending things here, then next session we will begin with facing another Hydra head.
The extermination has begun.
Extermination has begun. We'll see. We'll see if the extermination works and how it goes.
The Hydras won't, because they don't got no eyes.
But for those here for those checking out the podcast, if you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. Make sure to like and all the things that you have to do on YouTube nowadays.
Like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm.
Right. We do enjoy making these, so definitely come out if you enjoy.
Yes, push all the buttons.
Push all the buttons.
Click all the clickies.
Don't
punch the buttons. We don't want you to break your keyboard and have to buy another one.
Yeah. Don't break your keyboard.
Apparently, the subscribe button does like new cool like effects when you subscribe. I don't know. I haven't subscribed to anyone, but like it's something that people have been saying. So I don't know if it's true or if it's just something they're trying to like do, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Does it print money for the people that you just subscribe to?
I mean, technically.
Kinda, if you really think about it.
Yeah, if you really think about it.
Yeah, you just need a lot of subscribers.
But yeah, other than that, these are streamed live, twitch.tv/Serene Inc. Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I guess standard time right now since daylight savings is over.
Yes.
So we're on standard instead of daylights. So
if you're smack dab in the middle of the country, it's 11 p.m. right now.
Yep.
It is. I mean, right now it's midnight for me. So, but yeah, if you're
everyone who
central,
followed
it's
along with
11
us,
right now.
Thanks so much for watching.
Oh yeah. We really do appreciate everybody.
We salute you.
We salute.
Feel free to check links down below for Patreon and Discord. Feel free to come hang out with us, chat, and so on. And
anyone who subscribes in the next 10 minutes gets a Kona scented candle.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Endorse days.
So, share it with your friends if you have been enjoying, and like I said, feel free to come out, check us out live, because we enjoy doing these. We really do. So, and I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say why. But I can't wait for the players to get to the next chapter. So yeah, like after this fall, after Agrinia is over, I can't wait for the next one. I think the next one's my favorite out of the 5.
Are we gonna have random encounters along the?
I don't know.
Bandits.
I don't know.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to find that guy again and like screw up his curse.
The weird guy, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna
yeah,
shoot
what,
your curse
the
in the
Wanderer?
face. Yeah.
Yeah, the Wanderer. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But with that, we'll see you all next time.
Good night, everybody.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.